Hello and welcome to Cricbuzz Comm Box. I'm Gaurav Kapur, with me Adam Gilchrist, here to tell you how Delhi is going about their chase. Well, it's not too bad actually when you look at it. They have lost the 3 wickets, but they're just a smidge under what the asking rate was when they began. They're 97 for 3, chasing 205 for the win. Faf du Plessis is still at the crease, accompanied by captain Akshar Patel. I don't know, Gilly, actually. I'm a little confused. Now, that 6 of the last ball that Akshar Patel just hit has kind of just swung it a little bit. Now, what they need is just a little more than what they've done so far. So, well begun is half-done kind of thing. Would you just put Delhi 51-49 ahead a little bit right now?
Just. I think it's a bit like this whole match to this point.
Chaos.
It just goes that way a bit, then comes back the other way. So the stop-start motion of it, that's a handy blow, that last 6. But Faf, I think, controls the destiny of this team. And a lot of it will come down to the 4 overs of spin that we would expect to still get from Narayan and Chakravarti. But it didn't work. Abhishek Parel, a boundary first ball, and then tried to take the spinner down, Roy, and knocked it up in the air. And then the run out of KL Rahul, that was a handy bit of fielding from Sunil to run in there and hit the direct hit on the stumps. But this partnership's crucial. Tristan Stubbs, he's still there, plenty of firepower, but how much do they leave him to do?
So they've got him to come in. They still haven't subbed their batter in.
They haven't, right? Have they? No.
They haven't. So which means that Ashutosh could perhaps come in as well. So when you look at that, you've got Tristan Stubbs and then Ashutosh. So you've got the 2 batters, Tristan Stubbs, perhaps Ashutosh, and Vipraj Nigam, who can hit a ball. Mitchell Stark is good for a 6 or 2 towards the end. So you would say that with the asking rate being, under 11 in the back 10, with that much batting to come, I think there's a bit of a challenge here for the Knight Riders bowlers, isn't it?
Yeah, just favouring Delhi, and hard to tell too, not seeing too much signs of dew and how much that's going to play a factor. But the bowling, card there, Harshit Rana, just that 1 over, of course, the name that isn't there is Big Dre Russ. And how much do they want to use him in this back 10 overs?
1 over, I'll tell you this.
Just the 1 over. Simple as that.
Easy enough there. He'll bowl the 1 over that Anukul Roy would have bowled. So that's what they do from Russell. They bowl 1 over.
And today, he usually gets a wicket too.
Yes, easy as pie. But today, if the pressure gets a lot, now what happens is that we're noticing that the quicks are travelling a little more. So maybe take one of Vaibhav's or Harshit's overs, Vaibhav being a little less experienced, and give that to Dre Russ as well. So maybe get him to bowl 2 towards the end because he's good under pressure.
Yeah, well, he can hit a Yorker and he's still strong enough and bowls a heavy enough ball to hurry up with a short ball.
And not that quick, which actually is a good thing on the surface. He bowls in the 130s, whereas these boys can touch 140, both of them.
It's a good point because a number of the wickets taken today by the quicks, maybe save for Mitchell Stark at the back end of the innings, but pace off. Guys miss-hitting, getting caught out, deep cover, down the ground, skying it straight up in the air. So
Dushmanta got one with the back of the hand.
So all the skills in the repertoire need to come to the fore. But I really do think it's those 4 overs of spin that are going to be the difference. If Delhi can dominate those 4 overs, they're going to get it.
And when you look at that against Sunil Narayan and Varun Chakravarti and see that bowling analysis at the halfway stage, I'll check it out on the Cricbuzz app real quick. You've got Chucky's bowled is 2 for 22. Sunil Narayan is 2 for 19. So they haven't been economical because they've gone at the asking rate. But this is when they have to really show their skills. If they can go for less than the asking rate in the back 10, both of them with their 4 overs, that's the only way that Knight Riders can pull it back.
That's right. And neither of them are big turners of the ball. And it's not a wicket that's spinning. Seems, if anything, just to be skidding on a little bit. Chakravarti's almost gone seam up exclusively. But again, it's just, as you say, if they can squeeze a couple of dot balls somewhere in there, or just protect the boundary, don't get hit to or over the boundary, that's the way they'll be able to get back in there.
But you know what's working for Delhi and what's their advantage is that both these batters that are on the crease are just super smart. Both of them.
Well, right? We spoke about the top order of KKR, particularly the top three, all got into the 20s, but no one nailed the big one. Faf already has got himself into just got his 50 now, has he? So the experience and so many scenarios. When you played long enough, you're in so many different scenarios. You know what you got to do, or you can draw on that muscle memory of those past experiences. So I would expect, as I say, Faf could be the controller of this one.
Yeah, and Axar with his batting as well for both club and country in the last couple of years has just shown just so many gears. But more than that, I don't think a sixth gear is required when your asking rate is 10 or 11. I think what's required is smarts and just being efficient, and that's what they'll do. That's what you get from them.
And that and KKR, they sort of, after the initial onslaught, they then went at about 10 and over for the rest of that period, or there or thereabouts. So without any real urgency. So Delhi, they know the task. They know the conditions. It's in their favour at the minute.
Yeah, and they want to make sure that they don't lose a wicket right now and take it to the 14-15 so they have enough firepower to launch in the end. All right, well, that is the threadbare analysis of this half of the second innings. We'll come back with the rest of it. That's going to be at the end of this chase, no matter which way it goes, on Cricbuzz Live. So we'll see you then. Thanks for watching Comm Box. Bye-bye.